Good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you are in the world. And what a great pleasure it is to address all of you together with our dear partner, NTT. My name is Claus Andresen. I look after our SAP Midmarket business across Asia Pacific, Japan. And it's my great pleasure to address all of you here today to talk a little bit about how we in SAP envision and drive innovation and transformation with our customers. We had the opportunity to look into some analysis done by McKinsey a few years ago, and probably no surprise to this esteemed audience on the call and in this conference. If you look back a few years ago and you asked IT managers, CIO, what was driving truly IT investment? By and large, the majority of the respondents will say it's cost saving, drive down cost of operations. 48% to be exact is what the McKinsey came up with. What is quite remarkable and interesting to see as the pandemic hit us last year, and we are all going through this very uncertain time. The same question was raised, but the answer is very different. All in a sudden, we saw that all these customers there of ours that in the past have indicated IT as a way to drive down costs, that became less relevant. And what became even more clear is that IT is here to drive innovation, drive incremental value, drive outcome, and make sure that you transform your business. I'm most certain in your respective business, as you reflect on the role of IT, you can relate very much to these data points. It definitely very much relates to many of the conversation I have with our partners, but also our customer around what drives IT investment for them as they work their way through this very much time of uncertainty. A great example of this is one of our dear customers in the US, Hillroom. Hillroom is a life science customer. And in our work with the customer, in particular their CIO, Sven, it became incredibly clear that Sven's charter and mission is no longer about just keeping the lights on. It's no longer about driving down the cost of IT, but it became very much about driving a whole vision around connected care, a vision that was articulated in conjunction with their overall business strategy, and where IT absolutely played a pivotal role. This means, in this specific case for Hillroom, it became an opportunity to revisit the IT roadmap, the agenda, how to drive IT projects with a focus around delivering value, outcome, and underpin an overall business strategy. For me, the Hillroom example is a great example of testament to all the conversation we see with our customers across the region. And India is no exception to that. The appetite amongst our customers is very much around driving business transformation underpinned by IT that ultimately deliver a business value and an outcome. So how does this all come together? How do you drive that business transformation and outcome? Our intelligent enterprise story is absolutely the way forward in the way we see big scale business transformation are managed and will be managed in the future. Our intelligence suite underpinned by our S4 solution is basically the foundational pillar to build any intelligent enterprise. It gives an opportunity for all our customers to build out a comprehensive network of business processes designed by best practices, leveraging our nearly 50 years of experience within SAP. It doesn't stop there. We have gained an immense amount of industry expertise over the years, and that we have built into our industry cloud solution, which means you can take all the business best practice process that we have, and you can start to add the industry flavor to it. So may you be within life science as our Hillroom example, or any other industry, you have the certainty, you have the world-class processes, but you also have the industry edge. What we do on top of this is basically making sure that we deliver some intelligence to you under what we call business process intelligence. In other words, what that gives to you, it gives you insight around where is it you execute top-notch, Where are you best in class? Where is it you have areas of improvement? We have an immense amount of benchmarking data which suggests to you what good and what bad looks like. And with that framework and those benchmarks in mind, we can guide you in your transformation journey where you should put your focus. No company operates in isolation, and I'm sure your organization is the same. You have customers, you have suppliers, you have many stakeholders in your entire ecosystem. That's why we have embedded into this intelligent enterprise story the business network. Effectively, that's an opportunity for you to connect with all your business partners seamlessly, making sure you have harmonized data flows, use same data model, and make sure you can speak together at scale and in a seamless manner. All this comes together with the help of our business technology platform. The business technology platform basically connects you, making sure that the whole architecture gels together. It glues together seamlessly. So, dear attendees of this call, dear friends, as you can imagine now, it's a very comprehensive story where basically with the building blocks of our core business processes built into our S4, industry verticals that we can add to it, business process insights and intelligence we can give to you, an opportunity to connect with you, all your business partners and your stakeholders, and last but not least, underpin with a way to gel your entire architecture together. For us, that's a great way to build out a transformational business story underpinned by technology, in this case, service and supported by SAP. So the way we have structured this is in a way that we want to make it easy for you. We will be the first one to admit at SAP, we are blessed with many technology and innovation that can help you. But we're also mindful of the fact that sometimes it can appear a little bit overwhelming. So let me guide you through a little bit the way we structure this business transformation of a service that effectively is our Rise with SAP story. It's one package, it's one contract. It gives you an opportunity to have an easy way to engage with SAP and your partners to transition on your transformational journey. There is a starting point, and that starting point obviously comes down to what is your strategic objective? Do you want to drive a very lean best practice organization architecture? Or do you want to cater for some complexity that give you the differentiation edge in your industry? It then comes down to taking these business intelligence I referred to before. Understand where it is you can benefit from Rise. Understand the areas where you are already best in class, or where it is that you can become best in class. It then add on top of it, building this best practice processes sitting in S4. And once you have that defined and laid out, you can start to decide via the business network which customer of yours, supplier, and so forth you want to connect with. So the picture I want to give you now is, it may sound a little bit overwhelming. It isn't. It all comes together under one package. There's multiple technologies supporting it, but what we're offering to you via our partner is basically making sure it is one story, one contract with one seamless journey that we will guide you through together with our partner NTT Data on your business transformation as a service journey. So to wrap this a little bit up, I think it goes without saying, we are all living in a space right now where innovation is a must. It's no longer a luxury, it's given for all of us. We need to continue to innovate to stay ahead of the curve. And I think what the pandemic has taught all of us is those who come on top as winner after the pandemic are those who are taking the opportunity to innovate their business model and their processes during the time of challenges and during the pandemic. We see as well now that many of our customers are living in an incredibly uncertain time. You don't know exactly which of your customers will be around tomorrow. You have difficulties predicting your demand. It becomes challenging for you to managing your supply chain. You don't know whether your supplier have enough stock and can deliver to you on time. That whole picture of uncertainty needs to be managed. So you create an architecture of resiliency, making sure you can stand strong as uncertainty will potentially continue or even return back in the future to us. That will ultimately give you a strong business model. In the end of the day, we are all in a business and profit matters. So costs still have a relevance when it comes to IT. But IT cost is not the only driver to drive a transformation. And what you can see with this business transformation service, as we have articulated with RISE and SAP, it's an opportunity for you to optimize, streamline your processes with the ultimate objective of saving costs. It comes down to being able to pivot the market pace, basically making sure that you become more agile. I'm sure you're with me. When we were sitting in the start of 2020, no one could anticipate the situation we are in right now. No one could plan for it. And it's so incredibly important in this global connected economy that we are incredibly agile and we can pick up pace in new direction when it is required. And last but not least, we need to make sure we can build scale. Our cloud-native solution gives you exactly that. It gives you an opportunity that you have a crystal clear roadmap, a guided transformation procedure, an opportunity for you to scale, which is aligned with the scaling of your overall business or the changes that you need to accommodate for. So, what I wanted to share with you today, you're not alone. We are all in the same boat. We all come to the point of recognizing transformation is given. We in SAP have heard the loud message from our customers and taken this opportunity to create a much more simple, structured transformation approach, which we firmly believe will underpin what you need, a business transformation that leads to business outcome. I so much hope you will have a fantastic day. I am sure you will have a lot of fruitful discussion. And I can assure you, with our great partner, NTT Data, we will make sure that we will make your transformational journey successful, irrespective of what it entails. With that, I wish you a fantastic day. Thank you.